60,000 miles. That number is printed right on the box. You paid for it. You trusted it. Your tires wore out at 38,000. Most drivers blame themselves. They assume they drive too hard or simply got unlucky. They are wrong. Most of the time the tires wore out because of what they were sold, a warranty number engineered to win the sale, not reflect reality. Today we are counting down 10 tire brands caught making mileage claims that real-world testing, independent data, and thousands of verified owner reports simply do not support. Stay until the end because number one's mileage gap is so large that one automotive testing organization described it as the single most misleading claim in the consumer tire industry today. Number 10. General Tire. General promises 75,000 miles. Real-world drivers consistently see closer to 51,000. A gap of 24,000 miles on a product you paid full price for. Continental has owned General since 1987 and uses the name to sell a lower specification product at a mid-range price while borrowing Continental's engineering reputation to close the sale. The warranty requires documented rotation at every 5,000 to 7,000 mile interval with proof, alignment records for the entire ownership period, and dealer evaluation using their own measurement method. That documentation burden alone kills most legitimate claims before they are ever submitted. General earns its place on this list for combining an inflated claim with a warranty built to be practically uncollectible. Number 9. Cooper Tires. Cooper promises 65,000 miles. Verified owner data puts the real number at 46,000. A gap of 19,000 miles. You paid for protection you never received. Goodyear completed its acquisition of Cooper in 2021. In the years immediately before that deal closed, real-world tread life began showing significant inconsistencies that owner data and independent testing both flagged. The CS5 Grand Touring sits at the price point most drivers consider the sweet spot between budget and premium. Over 3,000 verified owner reviews tell a different story. 46,000 miles average for mixed driving. And when your tire wears out at 46,000 miles on a 65,000 mile warranty, you do not get a replacement. You get a prorated credit that rarely covers more than 20 to 30% of replacement cost. That is how they win. Number 8. Nexen Tires. Budget price. Premium warranty number. Neither tells you the full story. The Nexen NPR AH8 carries a 65,000 mile warranty and undercuts competitors by 15 to 25%. Real-world testing across multiple automotive publications returned consistent tread life between 40,000 and 45,000 miles. A gap of 20,000 to 25,000 miles. A fleet manager overseeing 32 vehicles ran a controlled 2-year comparison. Nexen-equipped vehicles averaged 42,000 miles before replacement. A mid-range Michelin with a 55,000-mile warranty averaged 53,000 miles. The Nexen tires were $35 cheaper per tire. The shorter service life erased that saving entirely, then added more cost when labor for more frequent replacements was included. The budget price is real. The mileage warranty is fiction. Number 7. Kelly Tires. Kelly Tires is owned by Goodyear. That sentence is doing a lot of work. Goodyear runs a tiered brand strategy. Same manufacturing infrastructure, different compound specifications, different quality control thresholds. Kelly sits at the entry level. Sold below Goodyear mainline pricing. Marketed with warranty numbers close enough to Goodyear's to create genuine confusion. Kelly's marketing consistently references Goodyear's manufacturing heritage without clarifying the specification differences between the two products. Buyers who see Goodyear technology and read it as equivalent Goodyear quality are making an understandable assumption. An expensive one. The warranty number on the box is a marketing decision, not a compound specification. If this investigation is changing how you will shop for tires, hit subscribe right now. Because the next video exposes the fine print tricks manufacturers use to deny valid warranty claims before they are ever processed. Number 6. Falken Tires. Performance branding. Economy grade mileage. That is the Falken formula. The Sincera SN250A carries a 65,000 mile warranty. Real-world tread life from verified owner reports and independent testing lands between 43,000 and 47,000 miles under normal conditions. A gap of 18,000 to 22,000 miles on a tire you bought because it looked fast. A driver from Miami bought Falken Tires for his daily commute. He replaced them at 39,000 miles and filed a warranty claim. He had proof of no competition use. He had alignment records. He had rotation documentation for 2 of the 3 required intervals. Claim denied. 1 missing interval record was all it took. That is how they win. Number 5. Hankook Tires. 90,000 miles. That is the warranty claim on the Kinergy PT. Real-world testing returned 54,000 to 61,000 miles consistently across multiple vehicle types over 4 years of combined testing. A gap of 29,000 to 36,000 miles. Not a rounding difference. A systematic overstatement of 30 to 40%. Hankook supplies original equipment tires to Hyundai, Kia, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz. That OEM relationship anchors their consumer marketing. Here is what that implies without saying. OEM tires built to manufacturer specifications are not the same product sold on the consumer aftermarket under the same name. Same brand. Different specification. Different priorities. That is the trick, and that is why the 90,000-mile claim is one of the most frequently cited examples in automotive journalism of a warranty number that simply does not match documented real-world performance. Number 4. Toyo Tires. 60,000 miles promised. 39,000 to 44,000 miles delivered on the Celsius. A gap of 16,000 to 21,000 miles on a tire marketed specifically for year-round variable climate driving. Toyo has genuine credibility in performance and off-road through the Open Country series. That reputation has been leveraged to sell touring products on warranty numbers the data does not support. But the real problem is the warranty itself. Toyo's warranty contains a uniformity exclusion eliminating coverage for any wear pattern determined to result from alignment, inflation, rotation, or driving habits. In practice, almost any uneven wear fits one of those categories. 3 owners submitted independent warranty claims with full documentation, rotation records, alignment certificates, service history. All 3 denied. 2 under the driving habits exclusion. 1 because alignment was at the outer edge of the acceptable range. Within specification. Still denied. Number 3. Firestone Tires. 60,000 miles on the warranty. 40,000 to 45,000 miles in Consumer Reports testing under conditions more favorable than your actual daily driving. If the tire underperforms in that controlled environment, real-world performance is worse. Not equal. Worse. Firestone is owned by Bridgestone, the world's largest tire manufacturer by revenue. Bridgestone uses the Firestone name to capture buyers who cannot afford Bridgestone mainline pricing but are willing to pay above budget tier based on brand association. The wet and winter performance claims are largely supported. The mileage warranty is not. A retired administrator from Cleveland bought Weather Grip specifically because the 60,000-mile warranty combined with all-season performance represented the best value she could find. Her tires needed replacement at 41,000 miles. Warranty claim denied because she had missed documentation at 1 interval when she changed service locations. 41,000 miles. 60,000-mile warranty. 0 compensation. Firestone's name has been trusted for over a century. That trust is being spent faster than it is being earned. Number 2. Pirelli Tires. You are paying for a Formula One reputation. You are getting 52,000 to 56,000 miles on an 80,000-mile warranty. A gap of 24,000 to 28,000 miles on a premium-priced product. That is not a budget brand cutting corners. That is a premium brand deliberately over-promising. The Cinturato P7 All-Season Plus retails significantly above most competing touring tires. Independent testing projected tread life at 52,000 to 56,000 miles against the 80,000-mile claim. Here is the structural trick built into that warranty. The 80,000-mile figure applies only to the first 50% of tread wear. After that point, it shifts to a prorated structure. A tire delivering 52,000 miles has already passed that threshold near the middle of its actual life. Any claim filed after that point receives reduced compensation. You are paying a premium for a warranty specifically engineered to minimize what Pirelli owes you when it falls short. Number 1. Goodyear Tires. This is scale. This is millions of drivers. This is where the money really is. 60,000-mile warranty. 38,000 to 45,000 miles delivered on the best-selling all-season tire in America. Sold by the millions every single year. That gap of 15,000 to 22,000 miles multiplied across millions of tires represents hundreds of millions of dollars in losses paid by drivers who trusted the most recognized tire brand in the world. The Goodyear name is synonymous with American automotive heritage. That trust is precisely why Goodyear belongs at number 1. When the most trusted brand in the category uses that trust to support claims real-world data does not validate, the scale of the problem is larger than anything a budget brand could produce. A consumer advocacy group tracked warranty claims across multiple major brands over 3 years. Goodyear had one of the lowest payout rates in the industry relative to claims submitted. Not because the claims were fraudulent. Because the warranty language gave evaluators significant discretion to categorize where as an excluded factor. An automotive journalist who spent 6 months investigating tire mileage claims described it directly. The brand that benefits most from the trust gap between consumer expectation and industry practice is not the one making the most outrageous claims. It is the one whose name consumers trust enough to stop asking hard questions. Goodyear has that name. And they have built a warranty program specifically optimized to use that trust as a revenue protection mechanism. Here is what you do with this information. Before buying any tire, search the specific model name followed by real-world mileage reviews and owner reports. Ignore the warranty number on the box. Calculate cost per mile of actual protection using real-world average life figures and compare that across competing products. The tire with the highest mileage warranty is almost never the tire with the lowest cost per mile of real protection. If this video saved you from a purchase you would have regretted, hit like right now. Subscribe and turn on notifications because we cover data-backed consumer automotive research every single week. Drop a comment below with the brand you have been running and how many miles you actually got. We read every single one.